So Creation Stories is yet another musical biopic, except for this time, we're following the producer as opposed to the talent. I was lucky enough to see this movie early, and I'm gonna give you my quick thoughts right now. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Brandon, aka the BrandoCritic. Thank you guys so much for being here. But if it's your first time here, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. I really do appreciate all the support. And so do my partners at Movie Scene Canada. Their link will be in the video description box below. But today, I'm going to give you my honest, no BS take on Creation Stories. Now, like I said in the beginning, this is a musical biopic. And that means you do get some tropes that are very familiar in this genre. Right? Like we have our main characters start off with humble beginnings, right? They normally have a disapproving father or mother, or they start off poor. But then of course you get that one speech from that one character going, you'll never make it, you'll never be a star. But then of course you see the montage of them making it and becoming a star, right? Their rise to fame. But then with fame comes drug abuse, comes rehab, right? Like we've seen these types of movies before. But for me, it was cool to see the business side of all of this because Alan McGee, right, doesn't have any talent, but he does know how to sign acts. For example, he's in this club in London in the early 90s and he hears Acid House for the first time. Of course, he takes some ecstasy and he's just like, right, pop culture will never die, it only evolves. And I apologize for my shitty Scottish accent, but you know, it was kind of fun to see him just get that eureka moment and he wants to sign all these DJs. And of course, that's how he grows his label. It was cool to see that side of it. And Ewen Bremner, he was fantastic in this movie. He's funny, he really sells those heartwarming scenes, and to me, it's really nice to see an actor who is always just like that secondary character. You never know the guy's name. He's like, oh yeah, he was in that one movie. He was the stuttering guy from Pearl Harbor, or he was that one guy in Black Hawk Down who loses his hearing, right? He's in Wonder Woman, I think. I guess he's also in Trainspotting. You get an actor like that in the main role, and he succeeds like this. It's really great to see. He did a fantastic job. I also love the direction. And funny enough, my only complaint with this movie is also the direction. It's kind of a mixed bag, but they do some great things and then some things where, you know what, if they fleshed it out just a little bit more, I would have loved this movie. But let's talk about the good stuff first. I love the energy that this movie brings. And minor spoiler, there's this one scene where Alan figures out who the Sex Pistols are, right? Like he's a young guy and he's watching TV. And of course, when he hears the Sex Pistols start to sing, you know, it shows all the hairs on his body all start to stick up, his eyes radiate, and then of course he starts to dance to one of their songs, and then of course he sits down and he's like, oh man, my life has just been changed forever. The camera slowly pans over and his grandmother has just been seeing him dance and just go nuts, and the look on her face is like, but he doesn't even care. He's like, yeah, flips her the bird. And I'm like, man, that is great. Great direction, it's funny, it's snappy, what a wonderful way to show him, you know, finding this new band and really being in love. It's wonderful. And my only problem with the movie is also the direction, and mostly because of the pacing. I felt personally that a lot of the moments in this movie that should have gotten a lot of attention didn't. And the moments that should not have gotten that much attention did. Right? So this movie felt rushed and it dragged at the same time. Some moments were just extremely exciting and some moments were kind of boring. So again, it's a little uneven with the pacing. But like Jerry Maguire, this movie has a message that makes you think about your own life. And I really love movies like this, where it deals with a lot of human themes and you can take those themes and, you know, apply them to your own life and really think about it and, you know, maybe feel like you're a better person afterwards. And there are many lessons in this movie. I'm just going to bring up one of them. With reality, we're not in control. You know, human beings, we always want to try to control our surroundings because of, you know, the unknown. We're afraid of it. And I totally get that. You know, I'm the same way. But one of the lines that really stuck out to me was, you know, build a bridge. Don't try to change the river. And overall, I had a really fun time with Creation Story. So I'm going to give this movie a 4 out of 5. I really enjoyed it and I hope you guys do too. So if you do see it, let me know what you thought down in the comment section down below and also tell me your favorite musical biopic. I'd love to hear your thoughts down in the comment section down below and I will see you again in the next video. Take care.